What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Exoria. Oh yeah, guys. So last episode we started making treated wood so we can make ourselves a windmill. We didn't really get a chance to get that hooked up, and off camera I've been playing with it a little bit. So we made a bunch of extra MV wires, so I decided to make some MV wire connectors. Last episode we made one LV wire connector, but yeah, let's check this out. So the MV wire connectors are just two of the LV ones with an electrum ingot. And the LV wire connectors we saw, you just convert the electric connector from magnetic craft directly into them, so it's really not that big of a deal. I also over here have a MV wire relay, yep. So that is two more MV wire connectors put together, and you get 4 of those in return. So we have 3 additional MV wire connectors, and we got everything connected here. So this windmill, for whatever reason, works in a completely closed room where there's no wind. But yeah, we are generating power decently. I don't know exactly how much RF per tick that is, but yeah, you can see it's going up. We already have 33,000 RF. So it looks like we're probably making, I don't know, maybe like 20 or 30 RF per tick, I would say. Something like that. We're not making an excessive amount, but we're making pretty decent. So it almost would make sense to me to have a few of these things up just to make this passive energy, so we always have a little bit of RF coming in. I was looking through the quest book in our power up section, and there really doesn't appear to be a whole lot of other power generation options. There is this one right here, the Stirling engine, and we might look at making some of these, but I'm really not sure how reliant I want to be on Stirling engines. But, you know, this is part of the quest that we need to do, so we should look at doing it. Also, the powered smelting, this one didn't look like it was that difficult. Let's do that. So powered, what is it called? I thought it was called powered furnace. Is it energized? Electric furnace. Electric furnace. So this thing is just a regular furnace surrounded by bricks and 1 copper plate. So that seems like a fairly easy thing to do. Now, we only have the 1 furnace here. I don't really want to take that away and then be like, oh, we can't do what we need to do. So we're going to leave that there. We're going to make another furnace. Now, again, the furnace is made with this hardened stone. Hardened stone is regular stone around obsidian plates. I don't think I have any obsidian plates right now, but I did mine a bunch of obsidian. If you notice down here in this room, well, maybe I covered it up. Right there against the wall was that lava lake we kept going outside for. That's no longer a thing. I've had to kind of do a little bit of transformation out here. Anyway, so we had a bunch of obsidian there that I mined, and then I also used our stone Gallagher, and I got a bunch more of this obsidian shard stuff. What are they? Yeah, obsidian shards. So yeah, let's go ahead and smelt those down. We'll be able to do what we need to do. We need 64 smelted stone, which I don't have. So that is another thing that we're going to need to work on. Bricks we know how to make. It's just clay smelt in the furnace, so yet more smelting. I think we have a little bit of clay, but not enough. Yeah, that's only going to get us 4 of those bricks. So once again, we have to take some more of this stuff over here. This has been collecting quite nicely. It is the Terra clay that we need. So we need a total of 7. So just 3 more Terra clay ought to do it. Yeah, we can just throw that into our thing here, like so. And one more time, and that's all the clay that we are going to need. Very good. So I just need to get that all smelted down, turn that into bricks. We have our 7 bricks. Yeah, so just a bit of waiting. Hopefully that electric furnace is faster. I like the fact that I won't have to be spending resources on it in the form of coal. If it goes faster, that's even better. But anyway, let's wait for this all to smelt down, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got all of the smelting done, made all the bricks, made our furnace, made our light copper plate. There's our electric furnace, so we got that done. I am curious to see how this is magnetic craft? Yeah, I'm curious to see how this furnace works. So let's hook it up to our battery, which is now full. We've been kind of AFK for a little bit here. It does not use this power at all. Okay, so that's something that I was wondering. I also wonder if there's a way that we can convert the IF, the immersive flux, I guess, same thing as RF, into the stuff that magnetic craft would use. Can we use these wire connectors, if we connect that directly to this, would that convert the power, or do we absolutely have to use the power from magnetic craft? I don't know. Let's give this a try. Sometimes, or at least in some packs I've played in the past, immersive engineering like converts between different power types. It might be that we have to like power the battery and the battery converts it. We could try that as well. But yeah, let's just first of all try this. So we connect that over to here. If I do that to that, I can't. Oh, right, I can't do that. It has to be attached to this relay over here, doesn't it? Okay, so this is set to input. We need to hit that with the hammer to set that to an output. It looks like it did send some power out. It says 249. It was 250 before, right? Yeah, it does not look like we are gaining any power at all. Okay, so that doesn't appear to work. So we probably most likely will have to use the magnetic craft battery. And in order to do that, we need that coil thing, which I think we use. So I have to make another one of those wire coil things. It's from magnetic craft. I don't remember what the recipe is. Let's see. If we go back to one of these, yeah, it's this thing, the copper coil. So an LV wire coil transfers between both of those. I think we did have another LV wire coil around here. Sure. So if we connect that to this, all right. And then we also are going to need the energy connectors, which I no longer have because I've converted all of those into the MV, or I guess the LV wire connectors, which we turned into the MV ones. So we also need to get into the energy connector things once again. These things, electric connectors. So that was 2 basalt, 2 copper, 2 stone slabs. Those are very inexpensive. Okay, so 2 copper, basalt, stone slabs. We only have 1, so we can saw more stone. That and this guy. Okay, so there's that. And then we can craft this now. Very good. All right, so we have those connectors. So now we should be able to see how this thing is going to work. I am going to put the battery right here. So we need a connector on this one, and I assume we can get power from this. We're gonna try. Hopefully that'll work. So that to that. Shift right click to right click, shift right click to right click. So this is not gaining power. Why would that not be getting power? Didn't that work before? Does it not accept power from the top? Do I have to hit it with a hammer? I don't know. The stuff in magnetic craft isn't the easiest to understand. Oh, this thing is completely out of power. I thought that the battery retained power when you broke it. Well, that explains it. Okay. Well, it does not look like we're converting power at all. I'm going to see if there's a way that we can do immersive engineering to power this battery block. I don't know. It might be that they are completely separate power types and they're not compatible with each other. I'm going to play around with this for a little bit, see if I can get something to happen, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. So as far as I can tell, it looks like we cannot transfer or convert RF into the magnetic craft power, but we were able to convert the magnetic craft power to RF. It might be because this has like the voltages and watts and different power things that you'd have to deal with that just isn't accounted for when you have RF by itself, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to assume this electric furnace is going to be not useful for us unless we set up a whole bunch of thermal piles, because we don't really have a good way of making a whole bunch of magnetic craft power, right? And I don't really want to make a whole bunch of the thermal piles because that is a lot of crafting. These machine blocks require all these different plates of steel and these motors, which requires more plates, the iron rods, the copper coils, and the magnet, which is just a whole lot of redstone. And yeah, I mean, we can do it if we wanted to, but it just seems like a whole lot of work for not a lot of gain. So we're probably not going to be using this unless we are pretty much forced to make some kind of better magnetic craft power. So let's move on. One of the next things that we can do is atomizing. This says it makes dusts from liquid metal. Now that I have a decent power situation, which I don't, I can use that power, for example, to crush metals into dust. I can use this contraption for that. With the dust, I can now make alloys in the kiln. Okay, well, that's going to be pretty useful. So this is from Foundry. I assume this is going to use RF, and hopefully our windmill, as silly as this thing is, hopefully our windmill will be able to power that. So let's go back. It's called an atomizer, I think. This. So this says a restriction block must be in a closed room of at least 50 blocks in interior size and at least 64 exposed concrete. So this is going to go in our smelting room pretty much. So in order to make this, we need a refractory hopper. So refractory brick, that's not bad, I don't think. Adobe brick, I think we had some extras of that laying around. Some iron plates, that's not bad. Redstone and a bucket. Okay, and then I guess 2 bronze gears. Pretty much all of this stuff we have around and we should be able to take care of. So there's some Adobe. We needed 8 bronze, which we have exactly 8 of. Let's grab some coal so we can start smelting that down, or I guess melting it down. This needs to be turned into a gear mold. We'll put that in here, and the coal charcoal, I guess, down there. So we'll melt that into our 2 bronze gears. Redstone, I think we have. So we need 4 iron plates. Let's just go ahead and use our hammer on that. That's pretty simple to do. Iron. Yeah, every time, like, I'm waiting on stuff to smelt, like, we have more iron now than we did before. I've been taking the leaves from here, taking them and converting them to water using our watering can on our ore berries down here, and then harvesting all of that, and then, yeah, smelting it down into the bars just when we're waiting on things to happen, just so we have resources. Seems to be working pretty well. Iron we were running really low on, and now we're doing good on it, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Refractory brick, that was another thing. We should probably get that smelting. Okay, so we have refractory clay there. Do we have any refractory brick smelted? I'm not seeing anything in here. And then did we need more? No. All right, so it's just 5 of those. We'll just throw that into the furnace and cook those down. Is there anything else in here that we need to worry about? 2 redstone and then a bucket. 2 redstone, extra bucket we have. Try and keep the bucket on me full of water, which I'm not doing a very good job at the moment. So let us get some water here. Okay, so that's going. Anything else? How is our bronze gears? Are those done? Oh, they're done. Oh, well, one of them's done anyway. Let's take the coal out so we're not wasting it. Very good. So I think we should be about done as soon as this is as soon as that is smelted, the last 2 items. So yeah, we can make this refractory housing. Let's click this and craft it. Very good. All right, so we just need 1 more of those and done. Turn that into a hopper. I wonder how good of a hopper this is. Transfers liquid from block on top to the block on side it points at. Cannot transfer gases. Okay, so this is for transferring liquids only. Very interesting. I was almost wondering if that'd be a way that we could transfer this, but I guess if we were going to be transferring liquids, we should probably just use the ember stuff since that works pretty well for simple transferring. I think we're good. I think we have everything now. There it is, metal atomizer. Okay, so that quest is now complete. Yeah, again, we're not getting any rewards for these things. It is just for progression only. So we're gonna be turning liquid metal into dust, I guess, if we're gonna be doing it this way. So probably what we'd want to do. Does this require power? Let's set. I can't set this down. I am not clicking on the right block. That does require RF apparently. Okay. Energy. Trying to figure out how I want to set this thing up. I would like to have it an either or situation here. Can you like click this and turn that off and on? Can we do that with like the Tinker Hammer? I wonder. I don't know if I've ever done that. So pretty much what I'd like to do is have this block sitting right here and have this connection, but I'd like the option of turning that on and off. And it looks like we probably can do that. Let's see, we place that there, connect, disconnect. Yeah, okay. So that'll work pretty good. We just have to remember to use a hammer and just do like an either or kind of a thing. The other thing is we do need to have this getting power. I'm not sure how we're going to do that just yet. Obviously, we have our windmill, but how are we going to get the power up here? Okay, so that's something else to figure out. I don't think these rooms are big enough to support a windmill. I think the roof would need to be a little bit taller, probably 2 blocks taller. I think it would probably need to be sitting right here. They're pretty big, the windmills. I don't know. So we got to figure out how we're going to move power around. I guess I'm going to take some time here, figure that out so we can get this thing going. Well, hold on. Before we do that, do we need that right this second? We don't need alloys as far as I can tell for anything at the moment. Yeah, maybe we'll hold off. I don't really want to set up infrastructure for that if we're going to be if we're going to be doing, you know, progressing a little bit further and making things easier on ourselves. If we're going to be stringing those wires around and then immediately like saying, "Hey, we have something better." Let's not do that just yet. So for right now, we'll leave it there. Oops, I didn't mean to disconnect that. We'll leave it right there as is, and when we need to use it, then we'll figure out the power situation. Anyway, so let's move on to another quest here. I still want to make progress. Automated crushing, that sounds like something that I want to do. So a rock crusher. This guy is made with a crushing table advanced power component. So we need 6 steel, a small battery. Okay, we made one of those the other day. That should be fine. Crushing table, nothing special here. More hardened stone. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and make that. We'll make the rock crusher. I think that will work with the RF from our windmill downstairs, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, so the rock crusher is done. Just craft that without thinking. So the quest is now complete. What did we just do here? It said the quest was updated, but I guess that's it. I thought it just said the quest was updated anyway. Maybe that unlocks something else somewhere. I don't see anything else updated. I don't know. Anyway, so we should be able to power this. This just uses RF. Holds 100,000 RF. That's quite a lot. So let's see. We have the relays. We don't have any more wire connectors. Can we convert those back somehow? No, it doesn't look like it. So, oops, threw my pick. Let's go ahead and make ourselves another MV wire connector so we can get these things connected together. So in order to do that, we need 2 of those, and then we need a electrum ingot. So that guy plus those guys, this, and then we're gonna need 1 more MV wire. It's in this chest. Here we go. All right, so now we should be able to get this connected. Whoop, bouncy boots. All right, so we want MV wire connector to not there. All right, we want it right here. And yeah, we're just, we kind of want the power to go into here, and then we want the battery to send power away. But for right now, we're just going to run it directly off the windmill just to save. Oh, I can't do it that way. Click there and there. Oh, I was too far away. Yeah, we'll just run this directly off the windmill power just for ease of use right now. So we are gaining a little bit of power. The rock crusher, does it have recipes? I assume. Well, what are we going to crush with a rock crusher? Rock grinder. So we can take wood and turn to sawdust. We can turn resin into the ground urushi. The glowtite into glowstone. That'll be a little useful. Soul dust. We can do the crushed magma rack. That'll be nice for making more redstone in the future until we get redstone ore or something. Let's try crushing something down. How about 8 more of this magma rack? I'm curious, like, how fast it goes or how slow and how much power this uses. Okay, so that is definitely using more power than what we have. But look at that. We got 2. We're getting 2 per block, when before we're doing on the crushing table, we'd only get 1 per block, and then we're using all the durability on the hammer. So, yeah, we definitely need more power. Yep, need more power. I guess if we had that connected to the battery and the battery connected to this, we would be using the extra power stored up in the battery when we need it, and that would be good. So it looks like it's a percentage chance that we get a second one. If we go to uses on this and we go, is there a rock grinder? There is. So it says 100%. I wonder why we're getting the other one sometimes. It doesn't show. I don't know, but that is a nice bonus. I do like getting extra stuff here. Okay, well, we got another thing down, and that can slowly grind things for the moment until we upgrade our power further. Useful gadgets. You know what? Let's do another power source. I like our windmill. It's a little expensive to get another one, so if we can try and boost our power with another means, let's do that first, and then we'll look at making more windmills should we need them. So Stirling engine, apparently that says it's complete. Did we make a Stirling engine a while ago? Did we start working on this and not complete it? I honestly don't remember. Stirling engine from Buildcraft. I don't know why that says it's completed. I don't remember making one of those, but maybe we did and then we decided we couldn't do anything with it. So here's a Stirling engine. I guess we did make that a while ago. So that just requires power, it looks like. Accepts any fuel that furnace does. Okay. Says MJ. Oh, maybe the problem was we were trying to convert MG to RF and that didn't work, or I don't know. Anyway, the other portion of this quest wanted us to make a wooden kinesis pipe and a cobblestone kinesis pipe. Okay, so the wooden one, oh, you know what? Maybe it was we didn't have redstone. Maybe we made that and then we ran into this problem and it was like, we don't have redstone. I know we have some pipes around here. Here's a wooden transfer pipe and here's a cobblestone one. I think we just craft that with redstone to upgrade them. Okay, so there's a wooden kinesis pipe that says power input rate 16 MJs, and this one is 4 MJs. So the wooden one is better. So that should complete that quest. Okay, very good. Oh, and that unlocks some other things here. Metal press, replacing manual work. I'm a firing my laser. So that's the next quest here. So this wants us to get cobalt ore and ardite ore. This new power source has some interesting capabilities. I found a way to create lasers, which allows me to create chipsets and faster auto crafting. I need some rare materials from the deepest depths of the planet, though. I need a proper laser room for this setup as well. Okay, so we got some things that we're gonna have to do. The lasers are very expensive. Well, actually, I don't know what the cost is, but the cost of the lasers themselves. But to power it, it's gonna be pretty expensive. Laboratory block. Okay, so that's something different. Interesting. So how are we gonna get cobalt ore and ardite ore? That is the question here. So apparently that spawns in the Exoria core at the very bottom of the world. Both of them. Okay, does it say what the hardness is? It does not. Oh, we can do it in the condenser. Okay, okay. Well, we can do ardite in the condenser anyway. Do we have to do ardite in order to mine cobalt? Is that the way this is gonna go? I don't know. So magma rack with ardite alchemical ore dust turns into ardite. It's interesting how there's one for the ardite and not one for the cobalt. Okay, well, I guess we're off to Exoria core. There's a 2% chance it'll spawn at Y6. I know when we go there, let's drop off all this stuff in our inventory. I know when we've gone there in the past, our warp in is fairly low to the ground. I don't think we've dug down there to try and get to the lowest portion of it. Yeah, so we're Y17 here. All we gotta do is dig down and try and get into that. Okay. Well, it looks like we got a bit of digging digging to do. I'm just gonna start doing it. Let's just get down here. Not a big deal. I don't see any hostile creatures around. We have some torches. Oh, okay. That scared me. I was kind of like not looking at what I was doing, and then the glass breaking sound. Anyway, I'm gonna get down here. Hopefully we'll be able to find some cobalt and some ardite quite quickly, and then maybe we'll be able to upgrade our tools a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, let's get down here and we'll be right back. Okay, seriously, I shouldn't have cut the video there. So yeah, we were digging right here. I saw we got down to Y5, and I was like, oh, we don't gotta go any further, so I filled that in a little bit, and I just started mining forward, and directly ahead, there's some ardite here, and then I just ran into a cobalt. So we have both of those blocks, like, right here, which is fantastic. That's not holding up any of the magma stuff, is it? Okay, I think we're good. So we only got one cobalt, but yeah, we're gonna have a lot of ardite here. Gotta put that down, or a grue will get us. Quest updated. I'm a firing my laser. I don't know how much cobalt and ardite we're gonna need. I assume, I have not looked yet, that the laser is going to require those, right? Ardite ingot for the laser. Obsidian. Okay, well, we have a lot of ardite here, which is good. Yeah, there's even more right there. Very good. It said it was only like a 1% chance, yet there seems to be a lot of it right here in this little area. That's kind of curious. So I don't know what we're gonna need the cobalt for. Let's take a look. Cobalt. I assume it's the ingot that we're gonna need. I don't see any use for it here. Empowerer, factorizer. Yeah, I'm not sure why it wanted us to get the cobalt just yet. Let's try this version. It looks like it's the same thing. Okay, well, we found both of those. If we go back to the quest book, to here, the next thing, oh, assembly table and advanced crafting table. Let's take a look at those. Assembly table, block of cobalt. Okay, advanced crafting table wants us. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 blocks of cobalt in order to do that, and then we're gonna need, I assume, well, I think we have enough ardite, and we'll get more as we mine. So I'm just gonna continue digging down this tunnel. It seems like this is the right spot to do it. Hopefully we'll get lucky and find another cluster of both the ardite and cobalt in a short amount of time. Oop, that's the, ooh, I need blocks on me, not that. Need proper blocks. Yeah, get out of here. I'm not sure if this stuff hurts you like lava. I don't know if it destroys stuff like lava. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. We'll be back, guys. All right, guys, so I ended up mining a little bit. It looks like 11 cobalt ore. I put 9 of them into the melting crucible. Each one of these, as it slowly melts, turns into 2 ingots worth. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing block mold, and then we'll eventually end up with 2 blocks from those 9 ore that I put in here. But yeah, as you can see, this isn't going super fast. I was kind of hoping, looking through here, that there'd be a faster way to melt that down. I'm not really seeing a faster way of doing it. Maybe through the embers or something. I didn't see that listed in here, and I don't know if we get double ingots for putting it in the embers thing, so I didn't want to waste it. Yeah, I ended up doing like a bunch of branch mining in the core, but it seems like I could only go about 10 blocks, and then I run into the magmatic fluid, whatever that stuff is. I don't know. I did come back and grabbed a bucket of water so I could convert that into whatever the solid stuff is. Man, I can't remember all the names of all these different blocks and things. This stuff, the magma blocks. Yeah, so I was doing that. Turns out, like, unlike lava, when you mine a hole, right? You mine a hole, there's lava right here. You place water, you would obsidianize the lava that was right there, right? With the magma stuff, you do that, it turns your water source into like sarsen stone. Anyway, it was starting to become kind of a hassle doing that, so I couldn't just like brute force my way through. So I ended up getting just a little bit, just over what we need for this project. Hopefully this will hurry up and get done in some reasonable amount of time, and we'll get our blocks of cobalt so we can finish up. Alright guys, so for the final thing that we needed to do in order to make these last few crafts, we needed a bunch of obsidian. I thought I had mined some up, but I guess I just turned them all into the obsidian shard, so I had to mine some more. As I was mining this, I was like, you know what, we have ex nihilo in here, shouldn't we be able to take a stone barrel, put water on top, and then put lava in there to turn that into obsidian? You've been able to do that in many sky blocks before. This isn't a sky block. But yeah, you've been able to do that before, but in this pack, that recipe is disabled, so that does not create lava. I was kind of hoping that'd be an easier way than having to mine each individual piece, but unfortunately not. Anyway, so yeah, I tried that, doesn't work. So we have the 18 obsidian that we need in order to proceed. I'm pretty sure we do have the 2 blocks of ardite. I'm sorry, 2 blocks of cobalt, and we are smelting our ardite ingots. We have a few of them on us. So let's do this. So if we make one of those, there's an assembly table. We should be able to do this one to make ourselves the advanced crafting table. And then we should have enough stuff. Oh, I guess we need redstone in order to make the lasers. I should have half a stack cooked up over here. Yeah, I got a little bit more. Is that going to be enough? Hopefully that's enough. That might not be enough. We need 5 lasers. No, that's enough. Okay. So there is block. Wait, this is block must be an enclosure and release 50 blocks in interior size 64 laboratory block. Right. So laboratory block is a thing that we are going to have to make for next time. Let's go back to this quest though. So we have this done, that done. 64 laboratory block. Laboratory? How do you spell it? I can't spell that word. Laboratory. Okay, got it. So to make that, we need regular stone, smooth stone around quartz. Well, we have quartz. That shouldn't be a problem. It's just getting the smooth stone. We don't have quite enough. I guess we could smelt it down and get it done, but honestly, we're not going to be able to do anything with it until we dig out a room and this kind of stuff. So we're not quite there yet. We might end up putting that downstairs, I guess. We could make a room off here specifically for the laboratory block and the lasers, if this is where we're gonna have our windmills. But anyway, we're gonna go and wrap the episode up here for today. We got a lot of good stuff done. We got our power hooked up. Unfortunately, the magnetic craft power doesn't really, or we can't convert RF into the magnetic craft power. I guess it makes sense. But I was kind of hoping that all the power sources in this pack would be compatible. It makes me wonder if the MJ produced from this thing is going to be compatible or only for Buildcraft. I don't know. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on the episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.